Have you noticed that after turning 60, your muscle strength is no longer the same? Climbing stairs feels harder, carrying grocery bags takes more effort, and even getting out of bed can become a challenge. This is not just normal aging. Many times it is a sign of sarcopenia, the silent loss of muscle mass that affects millions of seniors worldwide. But here is the good news. Science has already proven that there is a powerful vitamin capable of rebuilding your muscles, restoring energy to your body, and even reducing the risk of falls and frailty. We are not talking about expensive medicine, nor something hard to find. This vitamin may be much closer to you than you think. And that is exactly what we are going to talk about today. If you are over 60, or if you take care of someone in this age group, this video can be a turning point for your muscle health, strength, and independence. So stay with me until the end, because in addition to revealing which essential vitamin fights sarcopenia, I will show you simple and practical ways to include it in your daily routine, highlight the foods that naturally contain it, and even share a bonus smoothie recipe that will help boost your muscles, energy, and overall vitality. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the Elder Longevity channel, and turn on notifications, because every week we bring tips on longevity, health, and vitality for those who want to age strong and independent. And tell me in the comments, have you already noticed a loss of strength or difficulty in simple activities? I would really like to know your experience, and your answer may help others understand how important these nutrients are for aging well. Part 1. Vitamin K2. The hidden secret for strong and healthy muscles. When we talk about vitamins for muscle health, people usually mention vitamin D, protein, or even calcium. But there is a much less known vitamin that has been gaining attention in recent research. Vitamin K2. Most people have never heard of it, but K2 works like a conductor inside the body, directing nutrients to the right places. For example, it prevents calcium from ending up in the arteries, where it causes hardening and heart risks, and instead sends that calcium to the bones and muscles, exactly where it is needed to maintain strength and vitality. What does this mean in practice? It means that without vitamin K2, the calcium you consume may not be used properly, which harms not only bone health but also muscle contraction and recovery. And after the age of 60, when sarcopenia begins to intensify, every nutrient needs to work strategically in the body. Recent studies have shown that vitamin K2 deficiency is linked to muscle weakness and a higher risk of falls in older adults. In addition, it seems to support the production of energy inside muscle cells, which means more stamina and less fatigue during simple daily activities like walking or carrying groceries. So where can you find this almost secret vitamin? The richest source is a traditional Japanese food called natto, made from fermented soybeans. Few people in the West eat natto, but the good news is that we can also get K2 from foods like aged cheeses, egg yolks, and even liver. In some cases, K2 supplements can also be a practical option. The key point is this: if you are struggling with muscle weakness, adding vitamin K2 to your diet may be the missing piece to unlock muscle rebuilding. Combined with light exercise, it becomes a powerful ally against sarcopenia, preserving not only muscle mass but also bone and heart health. Now I want to hear from you. Had you ever heard about vitamin K2 before, or is this the first time you're learning about it today? Share your answer in the comments, because it might surprise others who didn't know about this hidden secret either. Part 2. Coenzyme Q10. The spark of energy that protects your muscles. Few people talk about it, but coenzyme Q10, also called ubiquinone, is one of the most important nutrients for maintaining the body's energy, especially after the age of 60. It is present in almost every human cell and works like an internal battery, responsible for generating the energy your muscles need to contract, recover, and stay strong. As we age, natural levels of coenzyme Q10 drop significantly. This means that even if you eat well and exercise, you may still feel weakness, fatigue, and loss of endurance simply because your cells don't have enough fuel to perform at their best. And this lack of energy directly contributes to the progression of sarcopenia. Scientific research has shown that increasing or supplementing CoQ10 levels not only helps reduce muscle fatigue but also improves strength and even protects the heart, which, after all, is a vital muscle. In older adults, coenzyme Q10 has been studied for its ability to slow down muscle weakening, restore stamina, and even improve balance during simple activities. So, where can you find this precious nutrient? The best natural sources include lean meats, especially heart and liver, fish such as sardines and mackerel, and nuts. Still, the amounts obtained through diet alone may not be enough for those over 60. That's why, in many cases, supplementation is recommended, and it can be a real game changer for those facing muscle loss. What's even more interesting is that coenzyme Q10 doesn't just act on muscles, but also on the body's overall energy metabolism. This means it helps maintain not only physical strength, but also mental clarity and vitality for everyday tasks. So, if you've noticed excessive tiredness, difficulty walking short distances, or even a lack of energy to climb just a few steps, it may be a sign that your CoQ10 levels are low. Boosting this nutrient could be the key to reigniting your inner energy and protecting your muscles from sarcopenia. Now I want you to comment. Do you often feel a lack of energy during the day, even after a good night's sleep? Your answer might open the eyes of others who are going through the same thing without knowing the reason. Part 3. Foods that provide the vitamins that protect your muscles. After learning about the power of vitamin K2 and coenzyme Q10, you might be wondering, but after all, in which foods can I naturally find these nutrients? The good news is that, although some are less common, there are plenty of options you can add to your plate to strengthen your muscles against sarcopenia. 1. Foods rich in vitamin K2. Natto, the absolute champion of K2. It's a Japanese dish made from fermented soybeans, not very popular in the West, but extremely nutritious. Aged cheeses, varieties like Gouda, Brie, and cheddar contain good amounts of K2 and are easy to find in many markets. Egg yolk. Besides being a high-quality protein, the yolk is a simple and accessible source of vitamin K2. Chicken or beef liver, a traditional and powerful source of several nutrients, including K2. These foods help direct calcium to the bones and muscles, preventing it from depositing in the arteries, while also strengthening muscle contraction. 2. Foods rich in coenzyme Q10. Lean meats and organ meats, especially heart and liver, which are natural champions of CoQ10. Fatty fish, sardines, mackerel, herring, and tuna are excellent sources, while also providing omega-3 fatty acids. Nuts and seeds. Peanuts, pistachios, and walnuts provide good amounts of CoQ10 and also help maintain steady energy throughout the day. Vegetable oils, such as soybean and canola oil, which also contribute to increasing intake of this nutrient. Although it's difficult to reach optimal coenzyme Q10 levels through food alone, regularly including these items can already bring significant benefits for stamina and muscle strength. In other words, if you want to shield your muscles against sarcopenia, the secret lies in building a smart diet that combines sources of vitamin K2 and CoQ10 daily. Your meals don't need to be complicated. An egg for breakfast, a piece of aged cheese as an afternoon snack, and a fatty fish for dinner are simple examples of how to put these nutrients to work in your favor. Now tell me in the comments, which of these foods do you eat most often in your daily routine? I bet many of you will be surprised to discover that you're already consuming some of these vitamins without even realizing it. Part 4. Bonus Recipe. Powerful Smoothie to Rebuild Muscles. Now that you know which nutrients are essential and which foods contain them, I want to teach you a practical recipe that can be made in just a few minutes and will help boost your muscles. A powerful smoothie to include in breakfast or as an afternoon snack. Ingredients: 1 cup of milk, whole or a fortified version with calcium and vitamin D. 1 ripe banana, quick energy and potassium for muscles. 1 tablespoon of peanut or almond butter, rich in coenzyme Q10 and healthy fats. A small piece of aged cheese, grated, such as Parmesan or Gouda, a source of vitamin K2. 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder, antioxidants that fight cellular aging. 1 teaspoon of honey, optional, for natural sweetness. Instructions: 1. Place all ingredients in a blender. 2. Blend for about 2 minutes until smooth and creamy. 3. If you prefer, add a few ice cubes to make it more refreshing. 4. Serve in a large glass and drink immediately to get the most nutrients. Why is this smoothie so powerful? Aged cheese provides a good dose of vitamin K2, helping your muscles use calcium effectively. Peanut butter adds coenzyme Q10 and long-lasting energy. Banana supplies potassium, which supports muscle contraction and prevents cramps. Cocoa powder delivers antioxidants that reduce inflammation and protect cells. Drinking this smoothie regularly can become a simple habit that helps maintain stronger muscles while giving you more energy throughout the day. Now tell me in the comments, would you like me to share more easy and practical recipes like this, focused on keeping strength and vitality after 60? We've reached the end of this video, but before closing, I want to reinforce a very important message. It's never too late to take care of your muscles and your health. After 60, every choice you make, from your diet to small daily habits, can have a huge impact on your strength, independence, and quality of life. Today you discovered 3 major allies against sarcopenia: vitamin K2, coenzyme Q10, and the foods that provide these nutrients, along with the practical powerful smoothie recipe you can make at home. Including these elements in your daily routine is not just about prevention, but also about recovery and muscle strengthening, helping you maintain energy, balance, and vitality. If you feel motivated by these tips, I want to ask you to like this video so more people can learn how to protect their muscles after 60. Comment below which of these vitamins or foods you already consume, or which you will start adding to your routine. Share with family or friends who also want to age stronger and healthier. And of course, subscribe to the Elder Longevity channel and turn on notifications, because every week we bring content that helps you live stronger, healthier, and more independent. Remember, sarcopenia can be fought with knowledge, smart nutrition, and simple habits. Start today, even with small changes, because every step counts towards stronger muscles and a more active life. Thank you very much for watching until the end, and we'll see you in the next video with more tips on longevity and health for seniors.